Hello students, welcome to my channel VK Voice. So today we are going to discuss about chapter number 9, Household Circuit. Here in this session I am going to discuss with you how the electricity is transmitted from power transmission station to the household circuit, and what are the various components which are there in the household circuit. All these things we are going to discuss. Now let us start how the power is transmitted from the power generating station up to the household circuit or up to the consumer. So first of all, the power is generated, and the power generated at the power station is at a voltage of 11 kilovolt. 11 kilovolt. Now the problem is this: if the power is sent as such, that means at that much voltage, in that case a huge amount of heat will be generated, which is a wastage of energy. So to minimize the loss of heat in the transmission lines, some efforts are done. What are those efforts? First is, the power company tries to minimize the value of current. How the value of current is reduced? The value of current is reduced by increasing the voltage. Now how? You know, the power is the product of voltage and current. From there, you know, voltage is equal to power upon the current. That means voltage and current are inversely related. If I increase the voltage, the value of current will decrease. So what they do at the power generating station, they increase the voltage from 11 kilovolt to 130 kilovolt. By doing so, value of current is reduced and the heat losses also reduced, and that is done with the help of a device which is known as transformer. Now one more thing, transformer are of two types. One is step up transformer and second is step down transformer. Step up increases the voltage and step down decreases the voltage. When the power is transmitted, first of all it is step up at the power generating station, then it reaches to the city substation, there it is reduced again, and ultimately when it reaches to the household consumer, there the electricity is reduced to 220 volt only. So you are getting, household connection is getting 220 volt. With the help of step down transformer, voltage is stepped down before it reaches to the consumer. Now one more thing just keep in your mind, and that is the frequency of AC main in India is 50 hertz. That means 50 times you are having positive cycle, 50 times you are having a negative cycle in 1 second. So in 1 second, 50 positive, 50 negative. So 50 hertz is the frequency in India. Keep it in your mind. So that thing is there. Next thing which I am going to discuss with you is, now power transmission company transmit the power with the help of a cable which carries 3 wires. One is live wire, other is neutral wire, and last one is the earth wire. Live wire is kept at a high potential. That means whole of the current is flowing through the live wire only. It brings the current to your house. And neutral wire carries the current back. So that is the function of neutral wire. Earth wire is a safety wire. So live wire, whole of the current is there in the live wire, and neutral wire, current return through this wire, and earth wire is a safety wire. 3 wires are there. At the pole, the company fixes a fuse that is known as company's fuse, and then the wire reach to a meter which is known as kilowatt hour meter. It calculates how much amount of energy the consumer has consumed. Then next, these wires reach to the main switch of the house, and that main switch is further is of two types. One is called single pole switch and other is known as double pole switch. What is the difference between single pole and double pole. In double pole switch, what is there? Main switch, what is there? It can make and break the contacts between the live wire and neutral wire as well. Live wire and neutral wires can be just switched off or switched on. That means it can make contact between these two wires, or it can break contact between these two wires. Two wires are there. And in single pole main switch, what is there? Here only live wire is there. So the connection between the live wire you can make the connection between the live wire, or you can break the connection between the live wire only. So in a single main switch, what is there? The live wire can be connected, the live wire can be just disconnected from the circuit with the help of that switch. So these are the two type of main switch. After main switch, you are having MCV box. Here you are having MCVs or fuse are fixed. Now what is the MCV? First of all, MCV, the full form of MCV is miniature circuit breaker. So what happens when the value of the current exceed the permissible value? In that case, these switches automatically switched off. This saves the household from any sort of accidents. So fuse also function in like ways. Fuse also function when the value of the current exceed. In that case, the fuse wire melt down. Again, the circuit breaks and current stops. So whether it is fuse wire, whether it is MCV, the function is the same. But the difference I will discuss in the later section. What is the difference that I will discuss. Now next thing is the wires are reached up to the MCV box. After that, whole of the wires are just arranged in the household. How you are just using your tubes, how the connection goes to the fans, and so all things how. So one arrangement is there which is known as ring arrangement. In this arrangement, what we do? We arrange these three wires, namely live, neutral and earth wire, in the form of circle or in the form of a rectangle through your house. So all the three wires are there, which you can see over here. I have shown how the wires are there. So this is a parallel arrangement, and the advantage of parallel arrangement is that means each appliance is having its own socket, its own fuse, each appliance is having its own switch. So you can independently operate any appliance, you can independently operate. One more thing is there, the voltage over here will remain the same. That means each appliance will be getting the same voltage, whether it is fan, whatever room you are using the electricity, each room will be having the same voltage. The maximum advantage which we just see over here is that each appliance is having the same voltage. And next one is each appliance function independently. That means suppose one bulb is fused. In that case, other appliance will not be affected by that. That means the other appliance will function normally. It will not be affected by the faulty nature of one appliance. That means each appliance function independently. It do not affect the functioning of the other appliances. This is of great importance. Now, what is the difference between what is the disadvantage of using series circuit? If you are using a series circuit, first disadvantage is that each appliance will not get the same voltage. The appliance which is nearer to the MCV box will get the more voltage, and as the distance increases, the voltage goes on decreasing. So last bulb will be getting very less voltage. So that is the disadvantage. So one more, if one bulb is faulty, all appliances will not function. So that is also the disadvantage of the series circuit. And one more, the resistance in case of series increases. So that will also affect the household circuit. So these are the disadvantages of the series circuit that is there. Now next thing which I am going to discuss with you is the essential component of household circuit. What are the different essential components of the household circuit that I am going to discuss? You know, in your house what is there? There is a switch, there is a fuse, there is MCVs, there is earth wire. So all the sockets are there, plugs are there. So all these are the essential component of household circuit. I will discuss it one by one. First of all, let us take fuse. Fuse is a wire which is made up of tin and lead. Why tin and lead alloy is used? Because of its two properties. One property is its low melting point and second property is its high resistivity. So due to these two property, the lead and tin alloy is used. And you know how this is used? You are having a plug, you are having a socket. So you are having a socket and a plug, and in that you are having two terminal, as you can see over here. Two terminal T1 and T2 is there, in which one wire, fuse wire is there, and when this wire is connected, you just put it in the plug and then the circuit will be completed. Current will go through the household circuit. But when the value of the current exceed, that wire will will melt down, circuit will break. Again you remove it, again apply the other wire over there, again you put it, then circuit will be completed. In this way you can use this fuse. In place of fuse you can use MCVs as well, miniature circuit as well. These days we are using MCVs. So MCV, what the MCVs do? Whenever the value of the current increases, they automatically switched off. So when you repair the household circuit and then you just on the MCVs, again current will begins to flow. So that is there. Next thing is there, after fuse you are having switch is there. Now switch, as I have already told you, you are having single pole switch, you are having double pole switch, that I have already discussed. But one main thing which you should always remember, and that is whether it is a fuse, whether it is a switch, all are always connected with the live wire only. This type of question can be asked in the examination also. They can ask why the switch or the fuse are arranged with the, are connected on with the live wire only, not with the neutral wire. So for that, listen carefully student. If the switch is connected or if the fuse is connected with the neutral wire, in that case, if the switch is switched off, the appliance will not function. Appliance will be switched off because the circuit is not complete. But the appliance will remain at a higher potential. Why? Because it is connected with the live wire, and live wire has high potential. Whosoever will touch that appliance will get a severe shock. But if you have connected the switch with the live wire only, when you will switch off, the live wire will be disconnected from the circuit and the circuit will not be at higher potential, it will be at zero potential. You will be safe. That is why the fuse and the switches are always connected with the live wire, not with the neutral wire. This is very important thing, keep it in mind. Next thing, after switch you are having a plug and a socket. In plug you are having three pins. In the middle pin is a bigger pin and bigger and long pin, and it is that pin which is connected with the earth wire, and other two pins are, one is live pin and other is neutral wire pin. So why this, and sometimes it is also asked why this middle pin is kept longer and why its area of cross section is more. It is done so that it should be always connected with the earth wire only. It should not fit into either in the live wire or either in the neutral wire switch. It will be fit only in the earth wire switch only. So it will be fit only in particular type of socket only. It will not fit into, so accidentally also it will not inserted. You will not be able to insert it inside the other sockets, like you will not be inserted it into the live wire or into the neutral wire. So that is why the phase, its area of cross section is more. Next is a socket. In socket again you are having three holes. One is bigger hole and other two are small holes. One is for bigger hole is again, as I told you, is for earth wire. Small holes are for live wire and the neutral wire. So that are there. Now the comes why we use earth wire. What is the function of earth wire? Suppose in any case, suppose the live wire which is there in your appliance is faulty. If the live wire is faulty and it is touching the metallic part of that appliance, whosoever will touch that appliance will get a fatal shock. To prevent this, what is there? The metallic part of the appliance is connected with the earth wire. So if the live wire is faulty and it is touching the metallic part, the current will go to the earth through the earth wire, and as the maximum value will go to the earth, the value of current will exceed and automatically the MCB will switched down, circuit will be broken and no current will be flowing in the appliance. The person operating the appliance will be safe. So this is the function of earth wire. If you are having the earth wire, in that case you will not get a shock because immediately the MCB will switched off, whole of the current will go to the earth. Now next question is how this earth wire is used, how it is constructed. So the construction is, you are having a long copper, thick copper wire which is connected with the strip of copper sheet and it is buried in the deep inside the earth with the help of a PVC pipe. As you can see over here, a PVC pipe is there. So PVC pipe is there, it is buried, and a few amount of charcoal and common salt is also buried inside, and few water is poured inside to make the circuit conducting, to make this thing conducting, so that whole of the current should go inside the earth. That is why so that can also be asked, why we are using common salt and why we are pouring water to make it conducting. That is there. So that is about the what? That is about the fuse. That is about the earth wire, how earthing is done. Earthing is done in this way. So these are the important household components which we use and how we use, that is there. So with this, I hope this part of household circuit is complete, maximum part, and only now electromagnetic induction is left, and few topics are there in electromagnetic induction. Otherwise in the ICSE board students, electromagnetic induction is not there, but DICES board has taken 2 or 3 topics which I will be discussing in the videos which will come in the later time. Whenever I will upload the video, you will be getting the link. If you have subscribed my channel, so you will be getting the information about that. Now for today I will stop over here. Thank you for watching PK Voice. Thank you students.